osteoporosis and fall prevention. Whole body vibration platforms such as the power plate are very potent tools in the fight for osteoporosis prevention. And basically what these do, these create reflex muscle contractions. For example, I stand on here, whether one leg or both leg, and hold a position. And what happens is the vibrations come up through the platform, and depending on the setting, for example 30 hertz, my muscles are going to contract 30 times a second. And it does that while I've got an increased force of gravity going through my muscles. For example, the 30 hertz low setting, I've got a 1.8 G, 1.8 times the normal force of gravity. So we've created a hyper state of gravity. That increased force of gravity going through my muscles when it's undergoing the contractions helps build strength in the legs, lower body, as well as strength in the bone mass. And several studies have shown vibration platforms the ability to either build bone density or to help maintain it. And basically what we do is a combination of exercises on the platform and off for combination of muscle and bone strength, as well as balance and coordination to help prevent fall prevention. For example, like I say, all the different movements, I can either do 2 legs, I can just squat on here and squat down to a level that I can tolerate. If this is all the farther you can squat down to this level. There again, I can hold on to the handles for balance. There again, only as much as I need to. But I can also put most of my weight on one leg and use the other leg for a little bit of balance. Or I can be in this position here, work in this position for balance. Or there again, depending on what's going on, one leg at a time this way. But there again, I'm going to work within whatever level somebody can do. One or both legs to help build strength, help build bone mass, but also because there's just a slight tremors going on underneath you, the platform is just slightly unstable. There's just that slight instability while the muscles are contracting. There again, is going to help with balance and coordination. And obviously, if fall prevention is something you're looking at, you don't want to spend all your time sitting down or lying down. You need to be multi-joint. You want all those joints together. You don't usually fall while sitting in a chair, maybe getting out of a chair, but in order to prevent falls and strengthen these bones, you need multi-joint muscle and joint activity that's going on while you're standing. The other thing we're going to do off the platform, as you notice, most all the exercises on the platform are static or with no or very little movement. And that's good. But we need some dynamic strengthening, and that's where we go with our step-ups. Step-ups is a very simple, basic exercise, and you can just start off with just your own body weight, and start off with a low platform, and there again, depending as you grow, as you get used to the exercise, we can make it more challenging by adding dumbbells or increasing the height of the step. But obviously it's very simple. Step up with one leg, slowly lower yourself down. And obviously that's going to work the strength of your leg, and obviously it's going to work with balance since you're on one leg at a time. Going up steps is sometimes something that gives older people some troubles. This will help prevent some of that. The other thing we want to work on, there again, we'll work on the stepper. And the reason for that, there again, it helps increase balance. So depending on somebody's where they're starting at, we'll have them go through. There again, we can adjust the resistance of the stepper to a speed that you want. But if somebody goes through the stepping motions, depending on their level of balance, we can either have them hold on, put them against the wall, hold on here for added stability. But there again, once you've grown with your work, we can only hold on with one arm, or have you hold on, or actually don't hold on, but as you go through the motions, have you close enough that if you need to go ahead and reach out with one arm for balance here or there, that's okay. But ideally, We want to get you to be able to step and not having to hold everything for balance. And you can see, challenges balance a little bit here. But obviously, by working one leg at a time, you're going to challenge your balance a little bit more than you would if you're sitting or lying down. The other thing is speed of movement. Like I say, we can adjust that speed to the setting that you need. But the other thing that usually happens as you get older, if you don't use your muscles, they grow weaker. And obviously, if your muscles grow weaker, so do your bones. But the other thing, not just your muscles don't just get weaker, but they lose the rate of contraction, meaning they don't contract as fast as they once did. And how fast your muscles contract or react can be the difference between whether you lose your balance or not. So by working on speed of movement with that single leg balance, there again, you got the 3 prongs here, so very challenging osteoporosis and balance prevention, but we can start with the level that you're able to work with.